Good day, students and viewers. This is our third video, and in this third video, we shall be looking at the gradient intercept form. We are still on an equation of a straight line, but this time around, we're going to be looking at a gradient intercept form. Now, this equation is just an equation of one-point form. So, first of all, we need to define what we mean by an intercept. So, if a line is drawn, then this point that crosses the origin, so it crosses the y-axis on the origin, is called the y-intercept. So this point is called the y-intercept because it crosses y-axis at x equal to 0. Given another graph with a straight line crossing the x-axis at y being on the origin, then we call this point the x-intercept. However, students should always take note that in this gradient intercept form, once we say the intercept, we mean the y-intercept. So, going by the previous equation, that's equation of the one-point form, we have y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Now, suppose that this line AB crosses the y-axis and x is at the origin. Now, once it crosses the y-axis at this point, A, this is the point A. So this point is, let's say this is y equal to C. So at a point C. So the value of y is C on this graph. So x is 0 at this point. So we have 0 and the value of y is C. Here we have x, comma, y. So this is y1. Clearly, we are going to have m to be equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So m is equal to, but students should take note that x2 is x, x1 is 0 already because it is starting from the origin. This is the origin, x is 0, y is at a value C. So we have y, because at this point, minus y1 over x minus x1. But x1 is 0 from here. So it's 0. Therefore, what do we have? We have m is equals to y minus y1 over x. We can cross multiply. We have mx is equals to y minus y1. But y1 is C. So you just put C from here. We just substitute C. You can also substitute from here C. So therefore we have, making y subject of the formula now, we have y is equals to mx. Here is minus C going to the other side to meet mx is going to be plus. So y is equals to mx plus c is our equation. And this gives equation of a straight line with a gradient m and y-intercept, say c. Students should take note that questions of this type gives only the value of y1, gives only the value of the intercept and the gradient. A question can be of the form. Take our example 3 before we take a video that will solve several examples. But for the sake of explanation, let's take this example 3. Determine or find the equation of a line joining the points. So, determine the equation of a line with gradient, say 6 units, and an intercept of -3. So students should take note that an intercept here means the intercept of the y-axis, the y-intercept. Whenever a question is being asked like this, students should always remember that we lay emphasis on the y-axis. So the intercept is the y-intercept in this sense. Now to solve this problem, we remember the formula. We always recall the formula that y is equals to mx plus c. So we substitute y is equals to m. What is the value of m? M is 6 because the gradient is of 6 units. So we have 6x plus c. The c is -3. So this gives us y is equals to 6x minus 3. And this is the equation of the line. However, some questions can be asked without mentioning the intercept. Students should always be careful that the intercept, this point -3, can also be written as 0, -3. Instead of calling it an intercept, the questioner or the examiner may just say the point x, the point A, 0, -3, meaning the intercept. Even if not pronounced, students should always take note. Once a gradient is given with a point x equal to 0 and y having a value, then the meaning is the y-intercept. Students should always substitute the value of c to be y. Thank you for watching.